And he said, I don't need to tune up. He said, you don't need to do all of that. So, if y'all don't mind, can I just be my selfness? I know that ain't in the... Do we have any teachers here? I know that ain't in the Western Dictionary. I know I just made up an Ebonic word. But can I just keep it real? Can I just be myself? That's what's wrong with folk in the church. You all don't want to be real. Too many fake people in the church. And God knows you can't tell, and you got to be careful how you testify now, because people will write it down, they'll video you. You be looking at your testimony. I said that to the church. I didn't mean for them to put that on Facebook. That was just for the church. Everything ain't for Facebook. Some things for the timing in this sanctuary. Now some things mean just for here. I've got to get to Jesus. For she said within herself. She says, well, I've been everywhere. I've been to the specialist. I've been everywhere trying to get better from my situation. Some of you got jobs you didn't deserve, and you know why you got that job? Because you had 1 and 1. You want to know what 1 and 1 is? Hebrews chapter 11, verse number 1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, and the evidence of things not seen. Yeah. They told me, Bishop, they said, well, and see, people don't realize, you don't know what I've been through. You don't know where they tried to take my house on last year, and you don't know how God made a way. Had some people tell me, why don't you go out there and I worked a number of years on a secular job, and I said, Lord, you still want me to do this evangelist work? Sometimes on the field, had to sleep in the car sometimes. Yes. But I stopped to tell you, is it Grove Church of God in Christ? Grove Street, or Church of God in Christ? That all my bad days, they can't outweigh my good days. Because I heard the Lord say that, come to me, yeah. All ye that are heavy, for my yoke is easy, and my burdens are light. She said, well, I'm getting ready to get on out of here now. She said, well, I'm not going to tell nobody what I'm getting ready to do. Because I had a talk to the Lord on last night. You know, I've been going to my doctor. What's the name of that doctor when you women go to? What you call that doctor? I've been going to the gynecologist, and she can't help me. I want you all to know here that the doctor don't have all the answers. Because all they're doing is practicing on us. Because when you go into the doctor's office, they get their notepad tablet out, and they said, sister, brother, why are you in here? This is where I noticed you were here 6 months ago. low. And your blood was just a little high. I'm gonna give you something to bring your blood down. But I stopped to tell you this morning, love and champagne, Lord, I know, man, that He made us. He knows about us. And this woman said, well, I've been in the house all day and all night. I heard that Jesus is in town. I got to get to Jesus. If I get to Jesus, my deliverance will make it all right. Yes, it will. And it's all right this morning. Bishop, I have to get on out of here because I realize that we got folk watch the clock. But when you at work, you don't even worry about the clock because you figure that you're making money. And some people ain't got a day for. They working 5 and 6 jobs. You see, the enemy want to keep you out of the church. Yes, it do. But I'm so glad. Trouble don't last always. No. Can the church say yeah? Yeah, Lord. Gotta get out of here, Bishop. But can I preach this thing just a little longer? I heard woman say, I got to get to the master. Yeah, Lord. You see, y'all, when y'all get to church, you in reserve. And a lot of you all know you should be waving your hand. You should be praising the Lord. You've been on the job all week long. But when you get into the church, we got to get some praise singers to get you to move. I don't need no praise singers to get me to move. I've been through the storm. This woman said, well, oh Lord, I tried everything. It wouldn't work. I tried the old remedies. It didn't work. But one day, I heard that there was another doctor in town. The doctor that was over the doctors. His name is Jesus. Jehovah-Jireh.